Hi guys, it's Colette, and today we're going to be working on these glowing jack-o'-lanterns. If you love nail art, be sure you're subscribed to my channel, My Simple Little Pleasures. And if you'd like to see how I did this, just stay tuned. Before I get started, I am going to go ahead and clean off the back of this orange nail foil. Cleaning off the back just helps it to adhere a little bit easier, and to do that I'm using a little bit of 99% alcohol. You can see as I swipe it with a Q-tip, kind of just that haze, that residue goes away, and after that it will be ready to use. Starting off with clean dry nails, we're going to begin with a base coat. Today I'm using Madame Glam's peel off base coat. You can use whichever you prefer. For my base color, I'm going to be using Madame Glam Perfect Black. I'm going to add a couple coats of that, curing in between each layer. Sometimes nail foils can stick to the tacky layer, so I'm actually going to try and remove the tacky layer before I move on to the gel adhesive. I'm going to take some of the alcohol that I had out earlier for cleaning the foil and just a small piece of paper towel, because I don't think this should give me too much lint, and I'm just going to wipe off that tacky layer. This isn't something I normally do, so I hope I'm doing it right-ish. And then once I finish this, I'm going to take my gel adhesive and draw some small faces onto my nail. I've got a small lid that I'll be using here, and my Miss Cheering gel adhesive. I'm going to put out just a small amount of that. Since it's gel, you don't really have to worry about it drying out as you're working. And then I've got a small brush. I may even actually... I've got a smaller brush. Maybe that one would be better. I'm switching to that one, I've decided. And we're going to be drawing little jack-o'-lantern faces on each nail. I'm going to try and keep them fairly simple. So, like triangle eyes, nose, and then a mouth. And then I'll be curing this. Once the gel adhesive is cured, it's sticky, and you can start applying the foil. I think I'm kind of going to try to go one feature at a time, or maybe the mouth and then the eyes and nose together. Just to, well, I don't know. We'll see how this goes, basically. So I'm going to stick that on there, buff it with a Q-tip, and then once it's adhered, you can pull it off, and hey, there's the little mouth. Now we have a little mouth-shaped hole in our foil. I'm going to line up the eyes and nose in a solid area, press it down again, buff it on again, and there's the eyes and nose. And you know, they're not the neatest, but I think we can work with this. I'm going to do the other nails, and then I think I'm going to go back and do a little bit of cleanup with black polish. So I'm pretty pleased with how these turned out, but I think we can clean up the faces just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead again with my lid and put out a little bit of black polish. And I'm just going to touch up around the edges and maybe add some teeth to some of the mouths. I've cured all my little touch-ups, and now I'm going to go in with Madame Glam's No Wipe Top Coat, and I'm thinking and hoping that this should smooth everything out. I'm going to add a layer of that and then cure. So here's the finished manicure, and I really love how these turned out. They really capture that glowing effect that I wanted to, and I was kind of extra happy because for once I didn't really do any testing, and I was kind of nervous how they were going to turn out, and then they turned out just how I wanted. There were a couple hiccups along the way, but the finished manicure is really cool. If you'd like to see the extended tutorial, hiccups included, you can check that out here on YouTube in the next few days. And if you'd like to join me live, you can come follow over at twitch.tv/ColetteMSLP. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this down in the comments. If you enjoyed, I hope you'll leave a thumbs up. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.